What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our NASCAR Heat 5 career mode. Wow, we are in the Cup Series, getting ready to run the Daytona 500 in our first full-time season. Unfortunately, I shouldn't even say unfortunately, because I'm happy we're running for a good team, but we're running for Joe Gibbs. I did kick off Eric Jones so we could create our own car, but I prefer to be in a Camaro. Let's get ready to do this. Daytona National Speedway. I'm pretty sure we're starting in dead last if somebody didn't have an issue, which the 00 had an issue. So we're going to be starting 39th. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be really, really interesting. I'm excited to be in the Cup. Like I said, I'd much prefer to be in a Camaro, though. Not upset. Even if not a Camaro, I'd rather be in a Mustang. But hey, that's beside the point. We're here to race. We're here to do a good job. And we're here to fight for a championship for Joe Gibbs. We should be able to push our way towards the front relatively well. I believe this is an 8-lap race. What in the cluster is going on here? This is a great start to our first full-time gig here. Oh, man. The car looks alright. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the paint scheme that they set us up with, but as you guys saw in the last episode, me designing the car, I made what I thought looked the best. But hey, there's our teammate, Martin Truex. We're up with the big guys now, and this is exciting. Definitely exciting. As we tap the wall there, kind of tap into Jimmy a little bit. For some reason, Kenseth is already kind of annoyed with us. I don't know why. I did see that before we even got started. Everybody else is like friendly or polite or whatever. And for some reason, Kenseth is annoyed. I'm assuming it's from one of the hot seats, but I'm not sure what I would have done to Matt Kenseth during the hot seat. But it is what it is. I did piss off a lot of people in the hot seat that I was in. So it's weird because Eric Jones, we took over for him, but yep, there he is. Hey, it's alright. We'll work with our teammate here. We're in P29. P29 currently. We need to continue to fight towards the front. 6 laps to go. I feel like we're kind of getting slowed down here. Kevin Harvick, for some reason, lingering in the back. Hopefully this door opens and we can swing down here perfect. There's Kevin. Whatever. We can continue to be pissed off. I'm going to try to split the gap here. It's going to create an issue, and I'm going to piss Kenseth off even more, potentially. There we go. Sliding up into P25. We just need all of these cars to get moving. That would be fantastic. First Cup Series race. We're making a push. We're making a push from the back towards the front. 5 to go. One thing I did forget that I was going to do was I was going to turn the stages on, but I'm still debating whether or not I want to do that. Debating if I want to just keep it the way that it is, and if we have to spend more seasons to continue to grow, then we do what we have to do. Currently, we are like stuck where we are. We need to get around Cole Custer, so we're going to kind of politely kind of get him out of our way. We're going to end up tapping into Bubba Wallace here. This bottom line really needs to either separate or move. I'd like to get a top 15 finish for our first freaking Cup Series race. Don't cut me off, Bubba. Alright, now, no, stay with me. Let's push our way up. Get that P17. Feels weird racing in the Cup. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Like I said, in my NASCAR Heat 4 career, we never made the Cup. Bubba, I don't know why you guys all decided to do that. You guys just kind of opened the door a little bit to me, but I guess not. I'm going to get right on the back of Amarola. P15. Beautiful. 3 laps to go. I want to say we have a chance here, but I'm kind of lingering, kind of stuck. Right now, content with where we are, but I know we have a faster car to be able to get up there. That's the cool thing about running for Joe Gibbs is we're going to have really good cars week in and week out. And roll it. If you would have just moved me and I had one hell of a run. Don't shut the door on me. Perfect. Alright, let's get underneath Justin Haley if we can. Teammate Kyle Busch. Chastain, just get the hell out of my way. Yeah, something popped up on my phone. Got a little squirrely there, that's alright. Now we're making that push that we wanted to make this whole freaking time. We need to get up to Logano. Oh yeah, look at this. Let's get on the inside of Blaney. Get right up on Chase. Chase is going to the outside. I prefer to go with Chase, but I want to hold this inside line. I feel like we genuinely have a chance to win the Daytona 500 here. This is friggin' awesome, as you guys can already tell with the smile on my face. We just need to not mess up here. Stay on Logano. Make our move on the back stretch. We're going into 3. We have no help. It's alright. Come on. Get enough of a run. Come on. Hopefully Chase doesn't help out Logano. Come with me, Chase. Thank you. Come on, Chase. Can we push? Push. Ah, man, we're going to end up coming freaking P2 in the Daytona 500. I will take that to start off our Cup Series. P2. I will take that. Let's do one more race, potentially 2, and see what we're looking like. After a P2 start, let's get ready to rock at Las Vegas. Starting P21, I believe. I want to keep the momentum rolling. I just clicked in on Hendrick as being an option for next year after one race. If I decide not to start my own team in the second season, I will probably race for Hendrick Motorsports. Whether I take over for the 24 car or whatever I decide to take over for. The 48, kind of don't want to take over for the 48 because of it being Jimmy's, but yeah. If I don't start my own team anyway, I will be riding in a Chevrolet next year, and that was what I kind of wanted from the start. But hey, beggars can't be choosers, and this Toyota put us in second place at the Daytona 500, so I can't really be too picky. Our teammate Kyle Busch is leading the race right now at Las Vegas. We are in P18, coming up on our best friend Matt Kenseth. Still don't understand why he is annoyed with me, but it's all good. We need to get some momentum. Christopher Bell's going to pass us on the inside. Maybe we can utilize him in reference to getting ourselves up towards the front. Of course, he flew past us, and then we gave him a nice little push there. He's getting up to the pack in front of us. We might have to work with Kenseth, as Kenseth is kind of driving like a dick, I'm not going to lie. Maybe Matt Kenseth will be our permanent rival in the Cup Series. I don't want anybody to be my rival in the Cup Series, but I like Matt Kenseth. It's a sad thing, but hey, if it comes down to it, I'll do what I need to do. We are not fast at all here today. Sitting in P19, now we're definitely a mid-pack car. I don't think there's any question about it. We are definitely a mid-pack car. Teammate though, Kyle Busch, still in the lead. For some reason, I can't get draft, which kind of sucks, but hoping we could pick up some spots. I mean, that would be ideal if we could pick up some spots. I want you guys to drop your comments down below. For the next season, now obviously we got to get through this whole season. Would you guys prefer me to start my own team? Or would you prefer me to just ride for Hendrick, potentially ride for Gibbs again. Who would you guys like to see me run for, or what would you like to see me do? Because I'm like genuinely open to anything at this point. Now we're able to get some draft. All right, we need to get under Kenseth. That way he doesn't wreck us. I think he's just annoyed. I don't think he's like irritated, but regardless, I don't want him to end our day earlier than it has to. 6 laps to go. I get a run, possibly jump into P17 here at the end of this turn. Maybe Kenseth will help us. I doubt it, but maybe he'll help us. Or just maybe I'll clear the 37. Not going to happen. My goal after these first 2 races is to be in the top 10 in points. Hopefully we maintain that. I don't know. But I'm hoping we maintain that. I'm hoping. 5 to go. We got some work cut out for us. I don't think we're going to reach Clint Boyer in the meantime. I really don't. But anything can happen. As you guys can see, we came in P2 at Daytona, so anything can happen. A lot of that has to do with the fact that we are in a Joe Gibbs race car. But I'm excited, guys. I feel like I'm not talking as much in this episode as other episodes, but I feel like it's just due to the fact that I'm excited we're in a freaking Cup. I am stoked that we are in the Cup Series right now. I might, where normally I do 3 races an episode, I might trim it down to 2 and not do stages and just keep it how it is right now, and wherever we come in is where we come in. But that's always pending to change. But I do think at this point I'll probably do 2 to 3 races per episode. And like I said earlier in the video, I cannot wait for my new wireless headbuds to come in. They're not AirPods, which kind of sucks, but I do want to eventually get new AirPods. I would like to find the ones that I had, to be honest with you guys, but that's beside the freaking point. I think P17 is going to be our home for this race. I think that's where we're going to finish. Not great, not terrible. I don't expect us to be in the top 5 every single race. Just like the Xfinity Series, I don't expect us to be, you know, the guy out here winning every freaking race. That makes it not fun, just being brutally honest. 2 to go. I don't know if we'll catch Chase. He's 1.3 seconds ahead of us at the moment. I'm going to try. I'm going to try my damnedest. But that gap seems to be pretty consistent. Down to 1.2. 1.1. I just don't think there's enough time here to make that push for the front. See, I feel like a lot of YouTubers do the stage setup. Personally, I don't like the stage setup. I'm just being brutally honest. I don't really like it as much as the old school, just run it and just run it straight through. But a lot of these guys perform very well because of the stage, because you can utilize track position, pit stops, and everything along those lines, where we're just doing it old school. And part of me really wants to keep it that way, but I am 100% positive, because we're about to cross the finish line. We're coming to P17 here. I want to see where that puts us in the standings. Our bank account is looking freaking phenomenal, but that, as soon as I start a team, it's going to drift away. We're making a lot of money per race. There's no doubt about that. We just got $800,000 the last race. We are in 6th in points. Denny Hamlin, teammate, points leader. Kyle Busch is in 4th. We are in 6th. Truex is in 12th. And Eric Jones is in 32nd. Perfect. All right, I think I'm going to run one more. My phone's about to die, so I plugged it in, so I can't use the wired headphones. So this last race, the audio might not be the greatest, but Road Auto Club Speedway, goal position is to finish in the top 15. Let's see what we can do here. Starting P23, not the greatest at all. But we're sitting nice and 6th in standings right now. This is an 8-lap race. I think as long as we can keep the consistency up, we have the car majority of the time to compete, not for the win, but we have a car to compete top 15 every single week. And it's on me as the driver to make sure that that happens. As we get ready to wrap up our first lap, we really didn't pick up any spots at all other than one. Took P22 back, away I should say, but we might not even have it. We might not get any spots after this first lap. Nope, Bubba took it back. We're going to dive in here and probably jump into P21. We got Jimmy, go! Alright, Jimmy's good. I did not want to wreck Jimmy, but he kind of shot down on me a little bit there. Great start at Daytona, not so great 2 races after that, just being brutally honest with you guys. We're going to dive in on Jimmy. Hopefully this time it's a little bit cleaner and we can take that spot. But Amarola, he decided to just take P21 back away from us. Don't want to jump up without Jimmy going with me. So if Jimmy gives me a push, it's great. Thank you. Appreciate it. We are definitely not a good car. I know I just said we always have good equipment, but we're not. This is not one of our best. We are going to continue to push towards the front as far as we possibly can, but Martin Truex, teammate, he is in the lead, so we are kosher on that end. Points leader being Hamlin, Kyle winning last week, Martin's in the lead now. We're just kind of a mid-pack car right now. We're definitely going to drop down in points. 5 laps to go. Bubba's passing us on the outside. I just don't have the speed. Normally I have the speed in the corners to be able to push and then hold off on the straightaway, which we were able to get in front of Bubba there. But then we got to slow Bubba down big time and try to get up to Michael McDowell, but it's just not working in our favor. Do I think we can get a couple more spots before the end of this race? Maybe. I don't think we're going to fall much worse than 23rd, but I also don't see us doing much better than like 20th, 19th, if that. Frustrating, definitely very frustrating, but hey, like I said, you can't win all the races. This is what makes this fun, is when you don't compete for top 5s, top 10s every single freaking week. That would just get boring and annoying. And I hope McDowell gets a little bit of a run, enough that we can slide behind him, get the draft, try to slide under him and Austin Dillon in turn 3, potentially. If not, I'm fine with just McDowell. McDowell's got to want to help us out, though. How we're not getting draft off of Matt Benedetto, I don't know. I want to get into that P20. I want to finish in the teens. Biggest thing here, I want to finish in the teens. I think it's possible, but like I said, I don't see us getting much better than P19 out of this race. I really don't, which sucks. Going 2nd, 17th, and 19th, if that is in fact the case, but we're really going to have to fight for this P19, I can tell you that right now. We're not getting help from behind. Really going to have to get up onto Benedetto. Enough to just get underneath him. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to pick up 1 spot to get into the teens. Thinking, if not this turn, which really pushed Benedetto there, maybe he'll get around Reddick. Which is good because now we can pick and choose what lane we want to push. I'm going to push Reddick if we can get up to him. That'll help me get under to Benedetto. But giving him a bump didn't necessarily get me in front of the 21 car, but there we go. Now De Benedetto's just got to push us past Reddick. Come on. If we can get P18, I'll be happy. Like I said, I just want to finish in the teens. Oh, I took that way way too high. I just screwed myself. No, I didn't. We just chopped down on Reddick. He might still come to P18. I don't know. Depends on if we can get around to Benedetto here and hold him off on the stretch. Come on. Give us a push. Stay on that inside. Hold him off. Get that P18. Push me, Matt. Alright, so P2, P17, P18. That is how we're going to start our Cup season career. See where we are in points. Probably drop out of the top 10, just being brutally honest with you guys. 9th in the point standing. So, hope you guys like the content. I will see you guys tomorrow with more NASCAR Heat 5 career mode content. Till the next time, guys, give this video a big thumbs up. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.